Hello everyone and welcome to GilBroz gaming channel. This is a live stream. I am the dude. We're playing as China with the GGTO crew. Day 34, 4x speed. Let's go. Okay. Let's have a quick look around. As you can see, we're now starting to bust out all our jets. I've been leveling up to level 2 where I can to get the air bases up to scratch so that we can start pummeling a bunch of jets out. We're going to have strikers out as soon as possible. I think that would be pretty handy. Other than that, we're going to be getting some of our bases up to level 5 if and when we can. Again, so we can get some theatre defense systems up and running just to protect ourselves going forward. Right, let's build as many of these as we can. That was good. We got one. We have spent a bunch, that's why. Okay. There's 5 jets. Let's go send them somewhere near the front if we've got. Okay, Moscow. We have one. Can we repair it? Let's repair that. Excellent. So if we look over to the west, we can see that our attack against Finland, Sweden and all of them is going pretty good. Quite happy with that. We're going to chuck those in there now. Now the reason I moved these is because they had some enemy ships bombarding me, so not ideal. I am going to send the recon vehicle back. Hopefully that's one of the quickest things there. We can send it back and keep hold of that city now that Kenrabs is here and he's obviously scared off the enemy navy. Good stuff. We were being bombarded up in Archangelsk. Focus on the and now we've taken them out. We've got our submarines coming round. Kenrabs is here, so I'm not too worried, but we're bringing them around anyway just to make sure everything's good. Now, we've not had anything else come from Venezuela yet. I'm sure it will come. I mean, they're everywhere, aren't they? Finland, Sweden, checking these little islands out. So we are going to have to keep an eye on what's going where, and if they're annexing any of these cities and stuff like that. So Serbia's over there as well, which we're pushing through them quite easily. Currently, I would say it's going really well. Okay. To push further, I believe, is the key. Let's leave a tank behind and we'll go up into Vilnius. And keep leaving tanks behind. Let's get these guys. And we'll move there into Vilnius as well. And they can help go forward into the cities. Should be ready and lovely. I think we're going to need to get some more land troops soon. Not that we've really lost too many. It's just we're getting spread out now. In fact, I'll keep leaving them behind. I need some infantry here to start claiming land, but we'll send those tanks forward anyway. Okay. Let's see if we can knock out an infantry. Yeah, get one. Just send that over there later. If we go south, we can see that we have had run-ins with New Zealand. Chris called an Article 5 on it. Which is our article for send some troops if you can. So I managed to send submarines over just to try and block off some of these ports so that Chris could get his troops in there and just deal with it. We took out a few frigates and things like that in the sea, which is good. I can probably move this one down. There's no more ships anywhere to worry about there. We'll keep them around here just so nothing swims over. Move right into there, and that should cover most angles coming from New Zealand, so there shouldn't be no problems for Chris to take that over at all. We'll sink anything that floats. Good. Okay, zooming out, you can see we've got a long way to go. We've not had much trouble coming from USA way for a little while, so we're focusing heavily on Europe at the moment, and now we've reached Europe, our points should start escalating quite quickly because it's all worth more. I mean, there's more little bits of land, isn't there, compared to these large chunks. So even though this is a lot more land, it's nowhere near worth as much as this lot. So we're going to be moving through here, hopefully getting some points and we'll grab this win quite swiftly. I do need to upgrade some more things though. I would like to annex a few more cities just to get some resources going even better than we currently got. Bro's at war with the whole world. Yeah, absolutely. It does look kind of bad, doesn't it? You can see this is all Serbia, Sweden, Finland. Might be some Ukraine in there. We're at war with that coalition, which I declared war to make sure that we don't miss anyone as they go through the sea. We're at war with New Zealand, obviously, because they've started kicking up. At war with Venezuela. Oh, there. Serbia's coming over here as well. Interesting. Serbia. Sweden. But yes, we will probably be at war with a lot of them soon. Sweden's over here. It's like they don't want to defend their own lands unless they're thinking they can just take over USA and survive. That's not going to happen. But yeah, there is benefits and negatives, pros and cons, we could call it that instead, to having so many enemies. Obviously it's a morale hit the more enemies and wars you have, so that's not good. But again, they're not going to be getting through past our boats without the boats fighting. And that's the main reason I wanted war with everyone, so we can set up our defences and take them out. Don't want them slipping past, even though these guys, Kenrabs especially, is all over it. He can see it all. He's got eyes of an eagle. And obviously we've got all these satellites in place. They're all Kenrabs as well. So we've got eyes on everything. It's beautiful. I'm actually just going to... I'm going to leave it there. I don't think there's going to be anything in here. Plus we're nearby if it does. And then we can stop things coming in and out. Along with Kenrab stuff, which he's covered that nicely anyway. This game is going to be over quite soon. I can feel it. Okay. Lovely. Jubbly. So, plan going forward, guys. We're going to build a bunch of jets. I would like to have about 3 stacks. So, say 15 striker jets. We're going to keep upgrading them through the research panels. Then I'm going to go back to getting the tanks and land troops that we're going to need going forward. I would like to repair some of these buildings as well, which I'll try and sort them out. Repair hospitals and airports. How come you don't use political view? I find it's a lot more useful and clear. I would like to think I'm an experienced player who's been playing for around 2 years. Oh, nice. Nice, Morbius. You should come and play with us. Join the Discord below, mate. Be in a game. But the political view, I know the guys do change their political views and things like that. So to do all that, it's up on like this, isn't it? Political view. So this is how a lot of them do play. I don't know why I don't play like this. I'm just so used to... I don't like change. There you go. It's probably that. But it does help you because you can see all the different coalitions and different nations. It does look pretty good. They stand out a little bit more, don't they? But I kind of like this. I don't know. Old school. But yeah, that's what we're going to do going forward, guys. We're going to keep moving into Europe. I can imagine we're going to get so far. Sweden might end up being a bit more of a problem. You can see they're preparing some stuff. They got their level 5, so we could be meeting some bigger stacks over there. So we'll take our time as we cross over. Make sure we do that right. So we'll wait for some more bits and pieces to come out. I would like to get further research on our tanks. I want to get them so that they can be airlifted. So we've got to level them up a few times until we can do so. But I'll send over some more infantry, recon vehicles, etc. AA perhaps. We'll just make sure our front line's good again. And then we can continue pushing through Europe while we prepare. Maybe I'll get a few extra submarines to top us back up again. To fight USA and all their allies. It's going to be interesting. Are these on the same coalition? No. Is there a coalition of importance? Also, we'd just like to know the reasoning you use tanks. Is it for brute force? Yeah, it totally is. Yeah, I know that some people don't use tanks. I never used to. I used to be more strikers and infantry, and I found that quite good. But tanks have quite a lot of staying power. There's a lot of high HP. So yes, brute force is my key. I like to have tank armies and infantry. I'm more of a land battler, and I find the main battle tank very pleasing to me. That's the best way I can describe it, really. Oosh, Death March, they don't have. So, how are we getting on in Africa? We need to know how to look at Africa. Let's go down here. You can see Chris is making headway. Along with Tucker. They're going to be taking out Africa, no problem. And then they'll be cutting Serbia and Sweden off from the lower end as we push in. Camrabs is already pushing in from the side. Excellent. Yeah, this is going really well, guys. I have to say, I'm really enjoying playing as China. I feel like the production side of China is just fantastic. The downside of China is the distance you have to go for everything. It's a long way to go. But because you've got such a good economy, you can build airports, and that's not so much of a problem with the research and everything like that. It's a bit like when I'm playing Australia. Great nation. You can do really good things with this. Problem is, it takes so long. Say you want to go to Africa, you can do it. It just takes a long time. And it's a long slog. I actually have a game going at the moment. I'll show you. Because I don't know which game it's going to be. Let's take a pick. If only there was little flags on it. Is this... We are Australia. Yeah, this is Australia. Got it straight away. Look at me go. So we conquered like a whole bunch of stuff as Australia. We made the coalition, and this game's going to end real soon anyway. We have taken over South Africa and everything like that. It's just taken so long. You see, my navy is insane. I've got so much navy. We're able to take over South Africa really easily. I just bombarded every port, landed on there with tank regiments, the lot, and decimated them. And it's been a really good game, but it is the time. The time takes too much. I just looked at my game in China, and we have the exact same BPS, but I'm on day 22. Coincidence? What? Coincidence? What? You're the exact same BPS. Excellent. And you're doing it earlier than me. That's good. Hell yeah. If we take a look at this, we can see that all the points and everything. You can see that Serbia and Sweden still forces to be reckoned with. I mean, we haven't actually taken over their homelands yet, so there's probably a lot of fight to go with them. I'm catching up behind, Tucker's behind that, and Chris is down there, all the way down here. But that's going to change a lot, I am certain. Yes, this is great. Okay, yeah. We're coming up to their homeland. Obviously, Camrabs has got all these railguns and everything like that. We can see that there is no troops. They're going to lose a bunch of their homelands quite quickly. I'm going to form up some more stuff over here. I should probably chuck it into this here. I don't know why I've started doing. We'll chuck them into there. And then I'll bring some infantry up and we'll push up with Camrabs. Should be pretty good. These guys are ready to go. I could also just start claiming up some land here just to speed things up a little bit. We'll get this guy moving. There we go. Just go do all that. Satellites OP. Annoyed I stopped playing that season. Would have got them. Yeah, man. to be honest, I've never used any. I still haven't used nuclear bombs, cruise missiles, ballistic missiles, or any of that. So I'm there's still a lot to go. And like you say, I've been playing for a few years now. I've got a lot to learn. But these satellites, man, will I ever build them? I don't know. But they are really good. That's what I think is great about our squad, GGTO sometimes, is that we all play differently. So we fill those gaps quite well. I mean, I'm very much a land player most of the time. I will always have infantry tanks. And I've learnt to get more navy, frigates mainly, destroyers, corvettes, whatever. I'll chuck them out, and then we'll get some jets as well. Depending on the game, I switch it up here and there. I try and get theatre defence systems late, and SAMs. And obviously we've got Chemrabs, who does it all. Brute force, railguns. We've got Chris, Air Force Navy. Fantastic. You used to have Biker when he plays. He's heavily Air Force. You got Tucker. Again, he's doing it all, so that's good. And even when we had Bob play, massively heavy infantry. It was really good. How does one join GGTO? Well, sir, you've come to the right place. Head over to our Discord in the description below. You'll want to talk to Chris. I made him the leader of our Conflict and Nations. He's very dedicated to the role. He's great at the game, and he will get you in the alliance. One day we will be playing competitive games. We just need more active members, really. So yeah, if you want to come and join us, and then we do streams more or less back to back. So once this game finish, we will start another one, but we'll probably do it after Christmas so that people get more time to chill. And I stream it as many nights as I can. And then we just sort of see how the games go. Also, I do record games still, and we're still putting them up, just like the Kazakhstan one that's going on the channel at the moment. And they play over a few months. And I've got a few of them already saved up. Doing an Algeria one. And I can always have people play in those as well. So you just mention it in Discord, someone will join the game with you. I will. I love playing loads of games. Unless it's 4 times, then I might do 1 or 2 4 times games. I don't think I could do too many 4 times, because they take a lot more attention, but it is really fun this time around. Really enjoying it. So yeah, head over to Discord, mate. Talk to Chris. He will get you in and sorted out, no problem. And then if you ever want to start a game, just put it in the Discord channel, and someone will play. Even if it's just me, we will play games. It's all good. Right, I'm going to leave that one here, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers for joining in, Morbius. Good to see you, mate. We'll be back. I think we'll be back. No. Could be Wednesday midday kind of thing. Maybe I'll try and do it around 4 PM UK. Because I'm going to be working the night shift, so I can't do that. And tomorrow night is game night, so I probably won't be doing that. But we'll see what sort of time I get, because I've got to finish work quite late as well. So, yeah, no worries, dude. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed it, drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel for more daily content. Join Discord if you want to join in any future streams and games with the GGTO crew. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care, everyone.